A lot of well, along those lines, the tech field is constantly changing,
Right.
and you're having to do continual learning on that. It's a key part of of your profession. How do you manage that? And how do you bring that or how does that fit into your personal life?
It's funny because your profession, one of our daughter's professions, requires official learning, CTEs or continuing eds or whatever. So you guys have a whole governing body around that. There is no such thing in tech as a governing requirement to keep your license or anything like that. However, if you don't continually refresh your skill set, you get passed by, and maybe even quicker than in your field. I mean, the psychological principles change a lot slower than tech changes. So continual learning is something I've always had to do, will always have to do. It's part of what keeps the job fresh. For our other daughters is in tech as well. And so she's all about certifications and learning and new technology. And it's a hard balance, right? Because I think we go to school, we get our formal training, we think, oh, we're good, we're set to go. No, you're not. Pretty much in no career are you really set to go once you've had your formal training. That's just the foundation. And I would argue in IT, computer technology, that's even more of an issue. Your foundation doesn't really get you going there. So I always have to learn, always continually adding stuff. But the nice thing and how that sort of helps my family life is that I take that into our household too. I'm never thinking that we're set and this is the way it's always going to be. It's always what's the next thing that we need to be working on. And as we enter new areas of discovery or challenge, learning is really a key set. So let's take an example of, I think last year, maybe the year before, we did yet again another pass at our wills, at our trusts, and our estate planning. Well, I'm not an estate planning expert by any stretch, but learning is a big part of it. So instead of going into our estate planner and saying, what do we need to do? I had a basic idea of what we needed to do, to the point where we actually fired our first estate planner because she wasn't very good. She didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah.
One of the deal breakers, not that anybody cares, was I asked her how she got to some planning numbers, and she said, well, I just sort of followed the software. And I'm like, well, I can follow the software. I actually need somebody to look at our unique situation and understand it. And I think when you have a learning mindset in your profession, if you can take that to your personal life, there's tons of areas that you're going to apply that. So so continuing ed and changing is a huge deal. I think that's how I sort of bring that into the home life.
Yeah, very nice.